He just went low. He's in his head. He's in his head. He's open his head wide open. Cracked open his face.
Hey, what's going on guys, it's Mario Man 2100 back again with Kingdom Hearts 2. Now I have changed my loadout a little bit and have leveled up a little bit as well. As you've seen, we got the Ultimate Weapon. I have put the green ribbon on and the Cosmic Arts and changed around my... thought I changed around my item management as well, but mustn't have done that. Oh, okay, so it's just added some stuff to the bottom, okay. And I actually did get some new shields and lances for Donald and Goofy, or staffs I should say. So first off we've got the Centurion, which is Lexios's weapon. We also have Save the Queen, which is really cool. One of the best staffs in the game, if not the best one. In regular Kingdom Hearts 2, it's the best one. I don't believe it's the best one in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I think Save the Queen Plus is definitely one of the better ones. But I'm not sure which one's the best one. And for Goofy, we have the Knight's Defender, which I bought, and the Frozen Pride, which is Vexen's shield, and we did that. So it's got... So I was going to say, it's got the greatest defense, and yet the Nobody Guard, which I've got on, is stronger. I think that's a mess up on their part. But the Nobody Guard is really good, and I did get some more levels and more grinding materials through, so there's that. So our loadout hasn't changed other than that, really. Well, actually no. I think it has changed, because yeah, so it increased my AP, which means that I put on draw, my 2 draw abilities. I could put on some other stuff as well to help with fighting, but I haven't got that as of yet. Anyway, that's the Mushroom 13 there. I'll show that off when I get back, because we're actually going to take on Sephiroth, and I've done a little bit of practice, so I won't actually be getting the trophy for this already, because I've already done that today, actually. Did some grinding earlier today, and it took me a little bit to beat Sephiroth, but I did beat him on level 92, which I was happy with, but
show me your strength.
We're just going to get right into it.
That's enough.
Let's see how many times it takes me. Ow, missed combo. Now, you can do that in midair. I wouldn't advise it. Now, your attacking abilities can help with Sephiroth here. Now, make sure you're on the ground while you need to block, because goddamn, this is gonna hurt if you don't. Now this is a combo.
Heartless angel.
And that's what we said. That's the attack that you can actually attack out of. Heartless Angel. God damn, that hurts. It gets you down to one HP and takes away your MP gauge, and it goes into MP charge. So the only thing that could save you is your lightning fast reflexes and items, which is another reason that if you want to put items on for this battle, you can. I wouldn't advise against it, because that's actually probably a great idea, especially if you're gonna use your MP a lot. Reflager is good in this battle too, for some of the projectiles that Sephiroth has got. I thought I pressed the block button, but okay. I had the control. I pressed the trunk. God damn it! Oh, I'm fucking up now. I'm really fucking up now. I really like. You beat him once, and then you have to do it again, and it's gonna take you like forever. I just hate battles like that. That's more luck based. I'm gonna be getting a lot of this in Birth by Sleep when I eventually play that for myself. Because, especially with Mysterious Figure, and a few other battles in there, especially late game. A lot of it is just pressing buttons and dodging whenever I can. And this battle was just the start of that. Like, we thought this was difficult, and Birth by Sleep says, no. How about you fuck right off? Jesus Christ, that was close. Explosion can, well, the ending square ability will help with this. Oh, I'm in empty charge, that's why it's not working. Oh, I pressed the triangle, but god damn it. God fucking damn it. I pressed the triangle button. Oh man. Sorry, that's a little bit sidetracked there. Just talking to a friend while I'm recording. Yeah, that's a great idea. Do that while I'm recording, but anyway. Like, the battle is difficult, yes, and it is supposed to be like that. And Kingdom Hearts, I'm not sure which one is harder. I think Kingdom Hearts 1 in general is harder, but that's only because of the limited abilities that you had in that game, rather than Kingdom Hearts 2, where you had a lot of stuff that you couldn't do in the game. And there you go, Reflager takes a lot of damage out of him, so it's very good to have, and it's very good to take away these abilities.
Heartless angel. angel.
And you can take him right out of it, which is good. Which I finally did again. So sometimes you just gotta say, shoot the shit, and just go for it. He gets a bit into his super form, and it definitely does hurt. I thought maybe limit form might help.
That's enough.
If I just keep hitting him, it'll work. There you go. I just beat the system with the system. But you see, like, limit form can do so much damage, it's insane.
I admit you're very skilled,
Now we're
but
in
apparently
Kingdom Hearts 1
Cloud is
bugs,
the only one
technically.
who can eliminate me.
Aww.
Tell Cloud to come
It
here.
just shrugs it off as if like we did
Tell him
nothing. I'm
Sephiroth
like,
is looking to settle
what?
things.
Sephiroth is kind of a badass in that regard. But goddamn, that oh, actually, I did get the trophy. What the fuck? I just got it. Okay. That is weird. I didn't think it was because I'm signed in to my PlayStation account and everything like that. So I don't know why I got the trophy again, but there you go. So this is all the Mushroom 13 here. And since I only did one and made them really happy, all the rest are just gone. If we make them all happy, the 13th member will appear, like I said in the previous episode. But yeah, definitely a lot happier. So let's save again. So I'm going to save over the... because I did practice this and then save a different spot for this. So number 48 I'm going to use. But sometimes just with Sephiroth battle, you just gotta shoot the shit and just go for it and just attack as much as possible, because that just helps out a little bit in a lot of ways. Even though it's probably the stupidest thing to do, especially when you get to Proud and Critical mode. But it doesn't matter. Like, you're just like, I'm just gonna go for it, why not? And Reflega, as you saw, can help out pretty well, especially if you're in a tough spot with the game, with the battle in general. Like if you're in a tough spot, Reflega does help, and so does Limit Form if you get the time to actually bloody use the damn thing. So we're gonna go see Cloud. Just might as well get a little bit more experience. I know it probably won't mean anything because I've run off screen as well anyway, but just the enemies are there and I need to grind up the drive gauge as well. So just half the time I'm just like, I'm just gonna kill everything in sight. Hello, number 9. I love that one. Like the spinning is hard because especially when I went into Wisdom form, which is I think one of the only ways that you can really do that battle in general. The number 9 Mushroom 13 battle is that Wisdom form is usually really great with combos, and I think that's what helps, is that they give you a drive recovery after a lot of if you get I think like a C or a B in general when it comes to the Mushroom 13. You get the equipment, of course, but you get drive recoveries as well. So I assume that a lot of them are based on forms. So I'm guessing that's why they have the drive recoveries there. That it's because of using drive gauges for the Mushroom 13. Which for some of them, yes, you need to do. In fact, you might actually need to almost use them for pretty much all of them except for 13. Because your combo ability and moving around, depending on the form, it can be increased quite a bit in general. And even your magic use, which I think for number 9 is definitely a lot better. Like your movement needs to be good, and your magic use needs to be good to keep that combo going for number 9 of the Mushroom 13. I think number 1 you need to have a good combo, so maybe Valor Form and maybe Final Form. I'm not 100% sure, but at least Valor Form I know works. I haven't gotten A's for everyone yet, but only just number 9 as we've seen. But in general, it just feels like I'm getting better better quality tries, like better ranks and higher combos with in terms of the Mushroom 13 with form gauges. With drive forms, I should say, not form gauges. What am I talking about? So let's just put our synthesis items in. Get Twilight Gems as well now. So we've got a whole list of stuff here. This is basically what tells you everything. As you can see, you get all the materials. There's Orichalcum Plus. You can get all different abilities. So if you get like 30 of the Blazing Shards, you get Blazing Shards in the shop and that sort of thing. That's all really that I've got left to put through in terms of the materials. Because I've got all the materials now. And there you go. I didn't have enough for Save the King. I need some more Twilight Crystals. And then I'll be right. And then everything else is good to go. And I think the Full Bloom is an accessory, as we can see. And the Shadow Archive is the same as well. But I think they're Marluxia and Zexion, respectively. And then just going into your free development, you can go Mithril Gems and Serenity Crystals, since you probably need some of those in general, and then just creations just in general. Like I can make another Save the Queen here again, which is weird. It's like you shouldn't have to make 2 of them. I mean, I understand it for the sake of getting Save the Queen Plus and Save the King Plus and that sort of thing. So yeah. Tell Cloud where Sephiroth is. And Cloud just walks off without much to talk about. I don't know where I was going with that, actually, to be honest. I'm just going to take these guys out and then just go straight through. Some of these enemies are just going to give me a hard time. I'm just not going to worry about it. Look at that. Like we would have had to done like about 7 different jumps just to get by that. Now we can just fly over everything. I love how far we've actually come in terms of combo ability, and not only that, but acrobatics. I remember when those guys were a threat. Not anymore. At least not much of a threat now. No, I don't want to duel. I love it's just one swipe and now it's like 47%, 47 points of experience. Just like one swipe, that's it, they're dead.
It's over.
I don't know why it's not locking on half the time. There you go, we've got another form gauge, so it's maxed up to 8, and I believe the 9th one is from beating some, if not all, the data battles, I think, or maybe the last battle that we need to do. I'm not 100% sure, I always forget which one it is, so... Yeah, it looks like Cloud just got bossed, because we don't see him here.
Did you give him my message?
Maybe. Sorry to keep you, Sephiroth.
Cloud, you'll never let go of the darkness.
Shut up.
I just love how he normally just
You'll
says that.
never let
Shut
go
up.
of your past.
Shut up!
So we get to see a Cloud and Sephiroth battle in HD until Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out. Like, the day that we see these guys go at it in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, that's going to be insane.
Defeating me is meaningless.
I mean, this is good in its own right, but once we get that next step, oh my god, that's going to be amazing. Unless they somehow top this in Kingdom Hearts 3, which I'm most likely going to say, yes, Sephiroth is going to come back in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, come on.
I want to help you.
You can't. You'll never let go of the darkness.
He doesn't have to. He just needs someone to surround him with light.
You tell him, Tifa!
The darkness will be there, Sephiroth, but in a place you can't reach.
Is that right? Let's see what this light of yours can do.
No!
Like, Tifa's dodging that at point blank range. Like, what the fuck?
Cloud, you can have my light.
The light doesn't suit you.
I just...
Stop!
And then they disappear. Like, what the fuck? Could have been like an Omni Slash coming or something, but no, they're not going to show it to us.
Where'd they go?
It's a cliffhanger.
Do you think they made it back to their own world?
Well,
They
I
went
was
somewhere
going to say
else.
Midgar, but that's not technically right. The world's
Cloud
not
went to
called
fight a great battle. To defeat the darkness inside him.
that. I think the
Not
world's called
again.
Gaia or something?
What will you do now?
I can't remember. It's been so long since I played Final Fantasy
Guess I'll
VII.
keep looking.
Got any leads?
I mean, I have the version on
Don't
PS4,
worry.
the
Light
port,
is easy to
so
find.
I could play that. But I haven't
I gotta
played
go.
Final
Here,
Fantasy VII in
This is
so
for
long.
helping me out.
But wait, when did we help?
And there goes Tifa. And we get the Fenrir, which looks more like just an actual key than a keyblade, but okay, we did get one of those. And that's closure on Sephiroth. Like, that's one of the hardest battles in the game in general. And it's... fuck. It's just... like, that battle, compared to some of the others in the series, it's still hard, but it's not as hard as what we'll see later on in later games of the franchise. In later battles in terms of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Like, this is one of the hardest. The other battle that I need to do is definitely one of the hardest in the series in general, as I've stressed before. So let's actually go through level 2, or mission 2 of Asteroid Sweep, which I believe is just in the enemy raid. So I think I've done this before, technically. I'm gonna go with the Invincible because I know that I've shown off the Falcon and the high level ships a lot, but I haven't actually shown off the Invincibles yet. Since, well, I've only got the level 1 now, but I know that the Invincibles are definitely one of the best.
Full speed ahead!
Look at that, all those medals on screen. Like, I'm not really caring about medals right now. I'm just shooting at everything that I possibly can. Like, I've still got like level 6, like how? I hate this thing. Ow. So you're supposed to take off each of the limbs on that thing, and I can never work out which, like, when it's hitting. That's basically, that's it. Like, that just, like, it irritates me that it gets to the point that you just, like, you just gotta shoot at everything. Like, it just, you gotta shoot at everything. You gotta do it in one go, and like everything is thrown at you. It's like Assault on the Dreadnought. Like, it gets to a point where it's a bit too much, and like the Assault on the Dreadnought is like that much factor. And those types of levels in general are the factor that I just go no. So that's basically what you do. You're just going through the whole route, just killing enemies and going through, and that's it. That's all you're doing. So with all that said, I'm just going to leave it there because we've made some progress. We've made some good progress as well in terms of just beating Sephiroth. Next time I might show off one of the... I might show off some of the data battles again. I don't know. But we're getting close to the end. Thank God. I mean, like, this game's been long. As you can see, I've almost played 60 hours. So, with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix for the PlayStation 3 in terms of the 2.5 HD remix. This has been Mario Man 2100. You guys have a great day and night, and of course, take care.